Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a very sad subject, the current state of Red Dead Online. Starting off the video, I just have to say that this game is just currently very barren and empty, much like when it released. At its release in 2018, Red Dead Online initially had two major problems, one being the gameplay itself, not enough missions, not enough roles to buy into, and second of all, there just wasn't anything to spend your money on. The first issue isn't as relevant today as Rockstar has added some content to Red Dead Online over the years, albeit very much lackluster and leaving players wanting more. However, the second point is still very much a problem nowadays. In July of 2021, Rockstar released the last major update for Red Dead Online, this being Blood Money. This being a major update that many Red Dead fans thought was lackluster and not what they were hoping for. I still remember that unfortunate winter of 2021 in December waiting for a new Red Dead Online release. Of course, including December, there was never another major update released. This left fans of Red Dead Online, including me and my friends, very much disappointed and stranded. Especially for those who played Red Dead Online right from the beginning and saw the true potential of the game. Even though Red Dead Redemption 2 was still very much profitable, Rockstar ended up pulling their development teams into other projects such as GTA 6 and GTA 5. However, this was the past all the way back in 2021. So what is the current state of Red Dead Online now in 2023? As a result of Rockstar's actions, the player base of Red Dead Online has been steadily dropping down from 2021, and I imagine with no new content it will continue to do so. There are still updates to do with discounts and bonuses, however this doesn't really benefit the current player base. These are monthly updates for Red Dead Online, however these used to be weekly. This just goes to show how GTA Online and Red Dead Online used to sit beside each other nicely in terms of weekly updates. I still remember how hyped I was waiting for the GTA update on Thursday and the Red Dead Online update on Tuesday. The discount and bonus updates that Rockstar are putting out nowadays are no use for current players. This is because they literally have everything they need already. For too long now has there been an issue with currency in Red Dead Online, which further creates the problem of players not being able to take advantage of these bonuses and discounts. It becomes quite a large issue if the majority of Red Dead Online players are the Red Dead equivalent of Jeff Bezos. I'm talking thousands to hundreds of thousands to even millions of dollars. There is just simply not enough items to invest into. This same issue also occurs with gold bars. Due to the massive downsize in the Red Dead Online development team, it is very unlikely that we will get any new content that allows us to buy more things. Players are just sitting there stacked with cash with absolutely nothing to spend their money on. Sadly, as a result of this, grinding out Red Dead Online has become pretty obsolete nowadays unless you're a new player and you need those resources. Talking a little bit more about gold bars, ever since Rockstar released the update where the daily challenges have been significantly nerfed, you get a very small amount of gold bars from them. Because of this, new players often find it difficult to get the first role without spending a lot of time doing these challenges. Whilst this is not a very new change, I still think it's important to address it as getting gold is just so much more difficult than getting money. I understand that gold is a premium currency in Red Dead Online, it being used for microtransactions, so surely it should be hard to obtain, but I still think there should be other ways of doing it. And bounty hunting being the only role which you can get gold from for now, and you don't even get much. The least Rockstar can do at this point is make the game more appealing to beginners, as beginners are much more likely to make microtransactions than older players. But unfortunately at this point, Rockstar sort of have given up making a lot of money on Red Dead Online. Something that still bugs me to this day, pun intended, is that there is a numerous amount of things broken with Red Dead Online that has been broken for years. If these weren't fixed with an actual development team, I very much doubt they'll be fixed now. I am glad to see though that after all these years it is still Red Dead Online, the game looks beautiful, and the gameplay and the wildcards are still as good as ever. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't the 8th best selling game of all time for no reason. Despite its issues, Red Dead Online is still very fun in many aspects. Whilst the online is not as refined as the story, there is still a great amount of detail. It is still one of the better options for an online open world game. The servers are still ongoing, there are still players to play with, and there is a lot to do if you're a new player. Unfortunately, while playing Red Dead Online a few days ago, I did come across a bit of an issue, where the majority of the sessions I loaded into contained modders. Once again, this isn't a very new issue as modders have been around for quite some time, maybe a big issue for GTA 5 Online currently because I'm pretty sure they can wipe your data. but it does kinda suck that they were in the majority of the sessions I was playing in, making it virtually impossible to work on any type of role. Red Dead Online being the newer game compared to GTA 5 Online, I'm confused as to why Rockstar hasn't implemented a system to get rid of them. But modders are just a bit of an oh well, I guess try and find another session and just hope there's none in there. Nowadays, there isn't much hope in the game. By this, what I mean is that back in the day, there used to be so many rumors about being able to own our own houses and having more heists in the game. Whilst the majority of these rumors never actually came true, it was nice to believe in them. Nowadays, you know it's 100% confirmed that nothing new will come to the game. And because of this, once again you get left feeling stranded. To have more fun, feel more secure, and in general get more things done, it's nice to have a posse. But with the current player base, it is kind of difficult. I feel like to be successful in online mode relies a little too heavily on being in a posse. Playing solo, you have more things to do and you can get trolled quite heavily with no way to defend yourself. This is why I much more prefer playing a game mode such as Call to Arms nowadays, especially if it's on 2x double bonuses as it is right now. Doing the Telegram missions was kind of fun at first, but they get quite repetitive and they give you nowhere near as much rewards as they should. Replaying other missions in Red Dead Online besides the Telegram, such as bounty hunter missions, are just so boring. They absolutely lack substance when you realize they're all just a bunch of rinse and repeat missions, much like GTA Online. Go to this location, kill some enemies, and maybe pick up some items. The classic GTA 5 Online mission formula has been put into Western shooter, and this is the result. I have to say that the most fun missions for me were definitely the legendary bounties and the Moonshine storyline. The Moonshiner being my favourite role in the game ever since it released. Surprisingly enough, on Steam, the Red Dead Online player base was actually quite high in the last 30 days, peaking at 5,056 players. But this could just be a result of the recent deal on Red Dead Redemption 2. And there are still many active role-playing servers which can be appealing to the fans, containing content that you wouldn't usually encounter in the vanilla game. Being that my account on the PC version of Red Dead Online is relatively new, I still haven't completed all of the story missions. They are quite entertaining and a nice introduction to Red Dead Online, but they are very short, in addition to most missions being geared towards you being in a posse. I do still enjoy sometimes just hopping on my horse and going throughout all of the different states. In fact, I found it so mesmerizing that I made a whole video series on just the scenery of these states. Maybe one day I will get to make a video on Lemoyne and Amberino, hint hint. I still enjoy Red Dead Online because the world is massive and it looks great, but certain parts of the player base, the fact there's not enough things to buy, no new content and repetitive missions hold this game back from its full potential. In conclusion, the current state of Red Dead Online is that it doesn't differ much from its past. It's a spectacular barren wasteland full of opportunities and ideas that were never put to use. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed watching this video, look out for more content in the future, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you.